Zoe's triumph over Field Marshal Ludwig did not deter her father. On the contrary, it made him take matters into his own hands.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the second last mission of the campaign, where we're finally going towards the big climax of fighting our own father with the return of the old king on this map that is going to focus entirely on war, so be prepared for that, I guess. And your enemy's terrain of choice for war. There's not much fertility in this map, so no farms really, nothing that we can focus on clerics.
I suggest we retake the city of Kronstedt. From there we can set up new supply lines and push Zoe and Dracorium back.
No, I don't want them to retreat. We will encircle them and then we'll wait until they run out of food and supplies.
You wish to starve them to death? Your own daughter?
An adequate fate for someone who bites the hand that feeds her, don't you think?
Give up, Princess. I know your strengths and weaknesses, and I know how to defeat you.
I am afraid, my princess, your father himself has joined the fight for Tandria.
I'm sad to say that was to be expected.
His legacy proves more important to him than his lineage.
I can't believe I fell for all his lies.
Lies you no longer need to be a part of.
But at what cost?
Your freedom, princess. Your priceless freedom. Princess, we are facing a tough fight. Your father and this nasty King Baldurus are trying to encircle us to stop our fight for Tandria. To withstand their heavy attacks, we have to work side by side. Look, there are two locations in this region that will probably be of use to us. For centuries, the dark cult priestess living in this creepy bone church has been striking terror into the hearts of the people. And it is said that his enchanted tower is inhabited by a witch with magical powers. Maybe we can win her over and disturb our enemies with her help.
Alrighty, and here we are now on this map. Let's just have a look around here. So as you can see, this ground is really not usable for farms. We do perhaps have some space here and some space here for farms if we get that far. Other than that, we have 4 forces on the map now, so that's us. Then we have down here, I think, wait a second, this should be Dracorian here. Yep, Dracorian. Over here we have King Conradin, and here we have King Baldurus. And we do have 2 special sectors, so one here, the Enchanted Tower, and one rather close to us over here, the Bone Church. And we can only take those special districts with military force. Like, everything on this map is really focused on that. So let's get our army up. For the beginning, we usually should have some hunting grounds again here. Yep, over here. And we are going to have a lodge just here. That should work. Perfect. And yeah, let's have it like that. So we have some hunting ground here. We also have some more hunting ground here. And also, very important, some wood that we can use then. So that we have another one. And in this case, we're going to use a hunter, a woodcutter, and a sawmill then. So the woodcutter is going over here. And the hunter is also going over here. That's that. And here, a hunter, a woodcutter, and a sawmill. Once again, all of them can go over here. Now then, what else? Let's have a look around. We don't really have much of resources here. We do have some stone over there. That's very good. Let's have a mountain shelter with 2 quarries. over here. And we should also focus a bit on getting some of those residences up here, so where my people can then actually, you know, live and stuff like that. So let's have one here and another with the noble residence straight here, and probably another normal residence then somewhere over here. Very good, that's it. And yes, we're going for war in this case here. Do we have a tavern? We do have a tavern here where we could actually recruit some pikemen and some musketeers already. So I'm really not going for research in this case here, even though there might be some good researchers actually that are rather cheap. So if the time allows it, how much beer do we have? Oh, we actually have 10 beers, so it might be a good decision to go for that. Yeah, we do have lots of stone, so let's have some of those prestige objects here. So there's a bit of a space, and I guess, yeah, over here. So that means we can now unlock the first tier of those special buildings here, and we really do have lots of space. So actually, yes, let's go for the church right away. Perhaps we can build it without disrupting anything. Somewhere, yeah, here I guess. Okay, then we can have a little cemetery there if we want to. So that's the church, very important for some basic research really, and then a stronghold later then for some, well, warmongering, that is. We also need a well. We can have that one here in the middle, I guess. Over here somewhere, a well, very good. And yeah, we have some soldiers, so we should also start with getting some sectors in here. There's some coal that's going to be very important. Down here we have some iron, over here some more stone, and I think down here we have the gold somewhere. There is gold, so we should go this route here first for the coal and then for the gold. And we also have some fishes here, and yeah, some hunting grounds once again, stuff that we can use then for our army. Now my army is on its way. We still have a bit of a deficit here now with populations. Hopefully my residences are coming up there quickly. And since we do have 2 hunting grounds, we can use a butcher right away. Actually, let's use 2 butchers here for now on this one. And here, bakery will not be much use, I guess. We have some wheat. We could actually go for some, yeah, might be possible a bakery, just one for some basic bread. Who knows? There's some fighting already. Shouldn't be a problem. Very good. There we got the first sector. And now my residences are coming up. So we can also now have some workers then. Because right now no one can work here. Now the workers are on their way. And just look at that view. I always love it when I look around here. The mountains. Really, really beautiful graphics.
You've received a victory point.
In this case here. Oh, we already got a victory point for prestige. So Dracorian seems to be really active once again. But of course, Dracorian doesn't really need to record anything, does he? Here we get the second sector now. How many soldiers do we have? We should have enough soldiers. I'm also recruiting a few more.
A new sector is under your control.
We have 6 still. This one's here 3, so we can actually take this one too. And here we're just going now for a storehouse. And then let's have a look. We do have, oh yeah, very good over here. Some fishing grounds and some hunter that we can have there. That's good for food. Here we do have now the coal that we can get then with the mountain shelter. And then we have like 2 coal miners here. That should work out. Something else? No, it looks good for now. We should probably, we could have another lodge over here though for some wood, right, and a sawmill. And the woodcutter is going for the forest here then. That should be enough. We also have the church ready now, so let's go for 6. We should be able to get 6, right? Yeah, 6 is fine. We could actually go for 9 there. And to grab some of those... Oh, Dracorian grabbed the ornament up here.
You've received a victory point.
So we can actually go for 2 researches there. And yes, we can also start with a little cemetery if we want to. That we can have here. And to get another prestige level there. Very good. This is ours, and this is ours now too. The second sector where we have the gold over here. So let's just wait for it. And then we can have a storehouse right away. Over here we're going for some gold. Oh, that's going to be very good. right? 2 gold miners should be fine for now until we have a geologist over there. And I think here we have, yep, more hunting grounds. And we can also have a woodcutter and a sawmill here then as well. Very good. Because we always need timber. You really, literally always need timber. Now, we do have the gold and the coal, so we can actually start with some coin production soon. Over here, we do have the sector with the iron. I think it was this one here. Yes. And we do need that for the weapons then, obviously. Now, let's just wait and see how our economy starts to work. That is, the sector is almost finished now with building. So quick, it always surprises me a bit there. We do have now 6 clerics, so let's go for some research. The forced march is always something that I like to go. And if we get 1 more cleric, we could actually outbid this one, this research there. So let's try it. Let's try to outbid it. Because we want to get more ore. And there is the other cleric now coming. There he is, and now we can outbid him. And now it is our research, you know, and he could only take it if he outbids me once more. But I don't think that he will do that. And our clerics are on their way. So that is how you can outbid another player with researching technologies. Definitely something to keep in mind. My mountain shelter is coming up, very good. And in this case here, Stronghold upgrade might be a good idea since we're really focusing on war this time. We also have lots of rewards here. In this case, let's go for tools. And yeah, tools again. I'm really just a sucker for those tools there you get. They're so important, so worth it. And oh, we're at the population limit again, so I need another noble residence. Let's have one over here. And then another normal one. They can overlap, you know, not every building needs to have full plots here for buildings and stuff like that. And yes, we did get some research down here. The forced march, so that's this, and this one here we should get in about 15 seconds. Very, very important here. 40% increased production time for stonecutters and miners work in 60% of the usual time. Very good, and there we're gaining some victory points. That is Dracorian for now.
You succeeded in research.
And then we have the next research point. That is ours then. And when I look at the Fountain of Knowledge, he's got 3 tags. Is that right? No. Oh yeah, he got 3. He's very good actually. Right, here we got another one. And in this case here, we want to start with some gold production that we can have. We already have some gold, as you can see, and some coal. And on this one here, yes, paper might also be good for some books, but no, let's just be happy with the population that we have here. And let's also build the stronghold. So the stronghold, we could have the stronghold over here. That's a fitting spot for a stronghold. And we can have then a bit of a training ground here around it. Surrounding that one. For the first recruitments, let's get my army back to my main sector because we need to go for this one here then. And we should also have some iron. Yes, we do. So let's also go for, first of all, a tool maker for the iron that we get. And we do need from the mountain shelter, this one here, we can have an smelter. There it is. Smelting the iron. That we'll soon have. And then I think with the noble residence we'll need, yeah, another noble residence. We're going to have this one here. And there we have some more prestige points again for prestige number 5. And let's also get those rewards there one more time with some tools because we're producing them soon ourselves. But we do need them after all. So that we have the tools now. We have the smelter, very good. And here the noble residence is coming up. And for this one we are going with the blacksmith. Because we do need those weapons there. Very good. 2 blacksmiths should be fine. And the blacksmith actually does need some logs. You know, basic logs really. So we should probably go for another woodcutter here. And with another lodge. And you just ask yourself now, wait a second, then we have no woods or forest anymore. Yes, we're going to have a forester too. That is then going to replant those trees. That's that. Now novices is, yeah, we don't need them anymore, right? Basically have all the basic research points here. So the mint, the toolmaker, yeah, plain food is not looking that good. So the blacksmith here is using fancy food, since we're producing really a lot of that. And we should have butchers somewhere. There are the butchers, they can use fancy food too. So they get all the meat that my hunters are producing, and we do have lots of hunters. And here my stronghold is coming up. There it is. Very good. And as you can see now, we can already train quite a lot of them. So let's have 2 pikemen and 2 musketeers. And over here we can have some additional training grounds now for some prestige. We have 7 prestige levels now, so we can start with the other buildings here. Geologist, very important. And stronghold upgrade is what I'm going for next. So we could already probably, yes, upgrade the stronghold, so let's do that. And I would also get another noble residence up over here. Right, and there we're recruiting the next soldiers. Now let's have a look at my things here, at my victory points. So own at least 25 coins, that is one of my goals in this one here. Also having the biggest army, that is one. And generalissimo, that might also be generalissimo something, so defeat enemy. And yep, the bone church or the enchanted tower, I'm either going for one of them. So these are my goals, you know. Dracorian should go for the other one then. Over here somewhere, there it is, the enchanted tower. Because the other tower is closer to my location. Somewhere. There it is. The bone church. Okay, yeah, the yellow one is Dracorian. Yeah, the yellow one is Dracorian. So I think Dracorian actually took, yeah, my path here to the bone church. So we really have to go with the other one, this one here. I mean, it's a bit strange that he's so in the middle here. Or I could just pass. I think I can pass across the territory there. No problem. Let's go with the next sector. So 9 soldiers now. And yeah, fancy food. Oh, plain food is not looking that good. Is there another fishing grounds down here? Nope. Only some meat. Here we have some fishes now. Very good. Where we're going now. There's some fishes. Right, so there we take the next sector. And how's the upgrade looking? Yeah, very good. Coming up nicely because we already get the first resources here. For this sector then. And this is the last sector in this direction, I guess. No, there's something up here, but it's only stone. Field Marshal. Sunking Emperor. There are only these 3 sectors. Yeah, there's going to be quite some fighting against the kings. 4 sectors. There we have the next one, a very important one. Yep, and there is some iron bars missing. We are going for that soon here with the iron mine here.
Your building has been upgraded.
And my stronghold now reached the next one, so Cavalier would be ready now. And that means we also have to start breeding some horses. We can already get 3 of them, but only 3. You should get a farm there in one of those rare fertile lands that we have. We also have that sector now. Let's get a storehouse up here somewhere. Yeah, let's have it here. And there we have the shelter for the iron. This case too. And then we have the fishes. Very good. That's that. Let's get my soldiers. Yeah, let's actually take this one here already. We can take that. And then we've taken all the sectors back here. That's important. And also the first cavalry is coming up there. Running to the general. Oh yes, we could already train quite a lot of them. And what I also want to do now that we have the geologist, I want to have one a miner at each shelter as a geologist, so we can always replenish that ore. Very important also here. You cannot do that with stone, unfortunately, but you can do it with the other shelters. And yep, we won the battle. We lost, I think, 2 soldiers. Right, and let's actually stop the toolmaker there. Let's put him to idle. He doesn't need to consume any more. I think we've had enough. Those tools are good right now. And yeah, Dracorian down here. And we probably will go for this area here now then soon. With King Conrad in there. But what I can see is that he's got towers. Can we get a brother? We could go for brother there. Yeah, I should do that. Let's upgrade the church too. We can do that. Because we need to get the brother for the ballistics, you know. Only with that we can do some real damage to his units there. Researching is important after all. And we also got this district here now, or sector. And let's have a storehouse here once again. It's really not much here, right? No, it's really just for stone up here. There we have the shelter. Where 1 quarry is working, we don't really need more. Now the 9 soldiers, let's get back to my other districts there, and let's also recruit a few here. One of oh no, we already have 3 cavalries now, right? Yeah, there they are. They're really strong. Right, and there we have a geologist now for the coal. Over here we have now a geologist for the iron then. And down here for the gold. There, it's already coming up. For the gold, so that we get lots of gold here. Let's have a look. We do have quite a lot of gold, that's good. And we still have enough fancy food, so it's totally fine to boost them here with the fancy food. And what do we need the most? I think iron. Yeah, let's go with that. Very good. Down here. Let's continue. This is going to be very hard here against him. And there has been a big battle, look at that. They probably clashed at each other and are now looking at terrible losses there so far. Let's also have some more prestige. Prestige level 8. So we have now, oh, we have the largest metropolis here. And Sun King, yeah, we might also go for that, even though Dracorian is really good at it too.
One of your neighbors gained access to a new trading outpost.
Right, and let's also have some ornaments here. Flowers. Very good. Now we are the Sun King. That's something at least. So we have 2 victory points here now. Dracorian has 1. Right, Fountain of Knowledge. So coins might be a good one. And I still want to go for those towers there as well. Alright, the gold is flowing too. And the church is now being upgraded. Very good. So in this case, we have to... Do we have some wheat? I think we do, yes. We do need 1 brewery for some clerics.
You successfully upgraded a building.
Very good. And in this case... How many do we need? 1 brother and 4 clerics. That means 6 beer. Yeah, we can do that. Very good. We do have it. For the beer. Because we really want to go for that technology. We do have the brother, so 4 clerics now. And then we can go for it. And, you know, it's the only thing here, so there's no competition. Because we got this one. And you can't reach this ballistics here. And... should be fine so far. Dracorian was also really smart, captured those ones here, so the enemy really can't take anything. They're totally blocked. Right, let's get some more soldiers. Especially some musketeers. Very important for those towers. And can we upgrade once more? Yes, we can do that. Let's also upgrade the stronghold once more, because I want to go for the cannons here. And for that we need the wheels. And the wheels do need logs and iron bars. Oh my goodness, they all need iron bars. Stone here is over, so let's have another smelter. Yeah, we do have enough coal and enough iron, so let's have another smelter here to produce some more of that. There's the brewery, very good. Right, and who's the geologist? This one here, very good. And over here we also have one, very good. That's important. That's almost an infinite amount now of ore that we're getting from them. And yes, this one here has some defense, so in order to take this one here, we're going to need lots of musketeers and the research. Other than that, I really can't continue on this one here. You know, we are blocked here with Dracorian, even though we probably could take this one here. Can we take that? Might be interesting to know. Or if he's blocking it. Oh yes, we can actually go for it. Okay, that's interesting. So we can actually... Right, we can actually take this one even though Dracorian is in the way, so we can use his territory. Let's have some more buildings. Another noble residence. That's 17. How many do we need actually? There's 7, 6. Oh, that's a lot too. There's 17 too. And 4 cavaliers, so we really need to wait there a bit. Oh, that was my mistake here. Let's also get rid of that quarry there. We need a smelter, not a miner. Some novices. And we have enough. Very good. Ballistics, we can go now. Definitely need that. And now let's have the smelter here. Let's actually have 2 smelters. We really want to push those bars. And yeah, the wheel right here. We can also push him with some fancy food, so he produces more of that. So we get those cannons there. And no land yet for a farm where I can breed some horses. Right, 18. 10 of those are musketeers. Now we just need to wait a bit here for the research now and for some more soldiers. And also to upgrade here the stronghold. Going to take a bit of time there. Alrighty, and after a bit of time we get the tech and also some additional resources. So let's finally go for the cannons here now. So I do have a bit of coal. Let's start with 3 of them. I also want a few more pikemen. We can afford that, like 5 more of them. And you know, unfortunately no cavaliers so far. Perhaps we also get some 2 musketeers here. For that I will probably need the coal shelter here, because we need so much coal actually. Perhaps we can have this one here with fancy food, so it doubles the production for coal. Now also something with the prestige that we've unlocked is that we can upgrade those residences here, and we want to do that. It's relatively cheap and gives us lots of new space that we need. So let's have a few of them. Unfortunately, what it doesn't do is, well, it doesn't increase the efficiency of those buildings, but you can't have everything, right? Now we're doing that, and also what I want to do is here, upgrading a few of those roads, so resource delivery to the stronghold is a bit faster than normal, and as you can see, they're running really towards it now, and also the first wheels are coming in, so we should actually see the first cannoneer, and there he is. The first cannon that we can use on our battles then. The first of them. Of many, hopefully. We do have the resources for that. It's really just on coal for now. And hopefully that increases with some sausages for the cannons. I hope my hunters can sustain that kind of meet demand that we have there right now. We also upgrade some buildings here now. As you can see, they're becoming taller with that.
You successfully upgraded a building.
Very good, and more of them being upgraded now, that means we can afford more and more people living here. Let's have a look at my victory points here. We do have the Field Marshal with 25. We do have the Sun King, which I guess belongs to us from now on. And yeah, we still need some other victory points. Now, Dracorian is really diligent here, already has 2 of them. And what we can go for now is, well, one of the special districts. I really want to go for that. And yeah, we definitely have to. We do have the army for that. There's another musketeer, no, pikeman coming in. So we have 26 now against the army here that we have there. So we have 7 pikemen, 6 musketeers, 4, unfortunately it's 4 cavaliers there. So that's a lot. And oh, what's that? We can actually afford that too. We do have the wheels. The cultists lack the breaking wheels needed for the initiation of the new disciples. Help them out and they will use their dark magic to summon an earthquake.
One of your neighbors gained access to a new trading
Sounds like a
outpost.
cool thing, right? First of all, we should, however, conquer the territory. And I guess in this case, we do have now enough soldiers. We could still go for some... Oh no, we need more coin. So 26 it is. Let's attack the Bone Church over there with my mighty army. Yes, probably the biggest army so far. And with that battle, since we're fighting against 17, I think we're going to lose our Field Marshal here. Because we're definitely going to lose more than 6 soldiers here. But we can still get that back at some point, right? Right now, yeah, hopefully my mints are producing more. I always search for them. There they are. And yeah, they can also use some fancy food here, those mints. Even though I'm a bit worried that perhaps too many of them are using it. So this one here can go back to plain food with the blacksmith. We do have enough weapons, you know, 26 of them. We certainly don't need that. So let's actually put one of them to idle, because we don't need all those blacksmiths there. And save a bit of coal. Right, and we certainly don't need that many iron smelters for now. So let's actually put 2 to idle for now. There's the battle, commencing now. An epic one for sure. Oh yes. We do have 3 cannons, so they're really powerful, hopefully. And then we lost a victory point for the Field Marshal, as expected. Just look at that. It means, am I actually losing? I think I'm losing. Fire in the hole. Okay, very good. But holy moly, we lost lots of soldiers. Many people lost their lives on this day. Only 8 soldiers are remaining now. But at least we got the district here, and we do have the wheels, so let's also...
successful in solving a quest.
Yeah, very good. We got the Bone Church, and... Oh, we do need an export office, right?
Rival. Keep it up.
But the Bone Church is ours. No more secrets here. Can we actually attack this one? We could attack this one here, but there is a cannon tower on it, so let's go right back home to our main sector there for now. But yes, we could take this sector here then too. So we can, you know, get other sectors here surrounded by Dracorian over here too. But that will definitely need more soldiers again. So Field Marshal. So we are at 4 with the Field Marshal. I will go for 20 soldiers again and get the 5th victory point. Now the problem is we do need 1 more. And this is where it gets a bit tricky. So the banker might be 1. Or the Abbey. No one's gone for the Abbey so far. The Abbey, however, will cost me quite... Yeah, we do have it actually. Let's upgrade the church. And then we could go for the Abbey here. Why not? We are not going to research anything anymore, but we could still focus on that. And this one here. How is Dracorian actually looking? I think it's not looking that good. Yeah, his army is pretty down there. We probably will have to help him somehow. So King Conradin is down here. And we do have all the researches. And the towers, or the cannons, should do a good amount of damage against the towers there. So this might be actually something where we can go for, right? Conradin, he's emperor, so he's got so many sectors, and he's actually bordering to me. So it should be easy. No, wait a second. He's the green one, right? We need the blue one. The blue one hasn't gotten anything. Still, we can take the sectors for the emperor victory point. That's, well, that's another decision then. Now, let's get a few of our pikemen back. Also some musketeers and definitely some more cannons. And some musketeers here and lots of pikemen. Let's use all the resources we have on that. We do have now enough coal again, because we're not consuming so much. Iron bar, yeah, we also have lots of bars. And fancy food is down though, so we can't consume that much fancy food anymore. Right, this one here stops it now, so we don't need that many wheels anymore. And this one here can also go to plain food now. The smelter doesn't need that much. We can't afford to lose that much meat, after all. Well, let's just wait until our army is back up there. Shouldn't take that long. Well, and I actually only waited like 1 minute, and all of a sudden Dracorian finished his abbey. So we actually, I think, have all the victory points there are. I've got my emperor back, or my field marshal that is, with the 29 soldiers, and he's got the abbey now, so it's pretty much it. We could, no, actually prestige is also not a must-have, and metropolis, that's far too much here. So yeah, I think that's it already. I actually wanted to send my troops over here to those areas here and see how much the cannons do damage, but just wait for the last mission coming up after this one here. I'm pretty sure that we win this, and the last mission we're definitely going to see a bit more action then. But right now, looking good so far, right? I'm still getting enough coal in here. Yep, we do have enough coins, so I could actually have some more soldiers if I wanted to, especially a cannon and a musketeer. And yes, we could also have now upgraded to the abbey in this process here. Do have enough resources, but of course we can skip that now or abort that now. We don't need to do that any longer. But yeah, so far the game is pretty good, I gotta say that. It's not that challenging so far, you know. So if you know the map layout and know where the advantages are, it's rather easy to outplay the AI in this case here. I'm very eager for the DLC maps then after this, because I'm pretty sure we're going for the DLC maps, right? You seem to be quite interested in Settlers, and thus I think the DLC should be a good one, because there are some really, really hard nuts out there, map-wise. But yeah, that's it. Return of the Kings is completed.
My dear Dracorian, are you all right?
It's just a cut, Princess. Nothing that time won't heal.
I feel terrible for all I have put you through.
Well, then perhaps you'll make it up to me when this is all over.
Are you?
Merely giving you the opportunity to show your appreciation.
My appreciation? And for a moment I believed you were flirting with me.
I may be known to be a fearless warrior, but flirt with you, my lady? I'd never dare.
You are
Right
successful.
after this rather uncomfortable romance, this is the mission. See you on the next and last one of the campaign of the Settlers 7.
Dracorian's injuries proved more severe than expected, and so our heroine was forced to fight her last battle alone.
And hello everybody, welcome to the final mission of the Settlers, and we are playing against 3 opponents on this map. And it's looking dark and gloomy, with some volcanoes over there, famous for its strange landscape. Oh, I can already see our base. And Zoe meets with Kin Conradin.
Zoe, you have successfully proven your point. I will reward you with land and crown. Now stop this nonsense and return home.
I will not fall for your lies this time, father.
How dare you defy your king and father?
I am no longer afraid of you. For what I now have, you can never take away.
You are an idealistic fool, like Decorion and this Lord Wolverine. One day you will learn that your precious virtues will not feed you in drought nor shelter you in winter.
They may not feed or shelter me, but they will also not let me die alone, unloved and loathed.
Then you have made your decision. I will see you in battle.
And yes, it has come to this. Near the cloister of the watery monks. Oh, some beautiful waterfalls. Okay, there's nothing happening there. I thought there would be a dialogue now or something. And Drakenau, Zoe's town. That's a beautiful name.
Although I'm injured, I'm still able to act as your advisor in this decisive battle. The fate of Tandria will be decided today on this battlefield. Your father, his Field Marshal Ludovic, and even King Baldurus himself have rallied their troops in the mountains. As you can see, these high mountains offer you many different ways to rule your realm.
And so it begins. We do need 7 victory points. Let's get going. Let's get this party started here. So what I can see here, we do have some stone right away. So let's go for that. And also here with the street now, we also have some hunting grounds over here. Let's also go for them quickly. So here we have them with a forestry. And for that, we're going for a woodcutter, a hunter, and a sawmill for this area here. Over here... Oh, this is already the next territory. Let's have a look at the stockpile here, or storehouses. We do have a lot of beer. That's definitely something we want to go for as well. I'm going for, let's have a look, a noble house here and a normal residence. So we're going to build them quickly because we do need the population there. And right, we do have quite a lot of beer and stuff like that. So we also should be going for some researching. Definitely early on, before I have a look at something else. So for that, let's just build, yeah, we do have the stone, not that much. Probably will have to take 2 things here. That, very good. 2 coins there for prestige point, and now we can build the church. Yeah, here in the middle of the whole town, of my whole town there. Because I want to get the clerics here for some researching. That would be a victory point already. We do need 7, so we are fighting against 3 of them, and the victory points they earn are combined. So we have to be careful there. We got a few special sectors, and yeah, volcano here. Let's have a look at the special sectors. So there should be something over here, actually. There it is. There we get the Field of Mandrake, so we do need to send them 30 wool for a victory point. That might be possible, actually. That's over here. We have something that we need to conquer here. Where's the volcano? There's a dark fortress. We can take it how? Well, delivering 21 weapons, so delivery is quite important. That's interesting to know, so we definitely need to have an export office somewhere. Now, my 2 residents are ready, so let's get a brewery started over here. Because we want to get those clerics up as quickly as possible. And also, we need some, well, fancy food. So we're going to have 2 butchers there. I will also have another, yeah, noble residence rather quickly. So let's have one over here that we can have. We do have, oh, only 4. Let's have a look at the tavern there real quick. We can definitely get 2 more pikemen. And yeah, let's say 2 more musketeers there before we need to do anything else. So with that, we can already start conquering the next territories here, then 2 of them. And yeah, both of them actually. There's some hunting ground. We do need the iron. So when we look around, we do have coal and gold here, iron and fish here. So two very important sectors and the only ones anyway. And then we have stone and fish here. So all of them are important. There's the church. Very good. Let's go for some, 6 novices. So we can start the research. And really dark map here. And we're going to need a huge military though there. So we have 7 now. Let's go for the first sector over here. Shouldn't be a problem. With all the pikemen that we have there. And hopefully another musketeer joins the battle. Oh no, we don't have the coin. Doesn't matter. Yeah, also population limit once again. We can just have more residents here. There's another one coming up already. Very good. And we should now have the clerics. Very good. Let's go for some geology.
Your enemy gained access to a new technology.
Yeah, let's go for forced march. So those 2 here. Then we can go for ballistics again, which is very important for sieges. And I'm pretty happy with that then already. That's 2 technologies. We can go right away.
Gained access to a new trading outpost.
And we're actually losing some people there, but it was to be expected. And we got the district. Do we have some more beer? Yes, we do have more beer. Let's get 3 more clerics. Perhaps we can capture another technology. Oh, they're really quick this time. 1 more. There it is. And yeah, animal husbandry. Because we do need to produce some wool there, if you remember. And well, wool is quite important for the victory point that we also gain with that. Now the next sector is coming up. We could probably, since we do have some sausage there, right? But yeah, there's no farm here possible, so it's
you expanded your realm
rather dead. That area here. So in this one here, we can now have the gold mine and the coal
new technology.
mine. Yep, thank you. And let's have a storehouse here.
Your enemy gained access to
And
a new
then
technology.
let's see. Over here we have the
You
coal.
succeeded in
There's the
researching
mountain
a new
shelter.
technology.
And we should also have the gold. No. Oh yeah, there's the gold. Very good. The gold mine. Perfect. That's that. What else do we have in store? Do we have something for... Right, we could actually already also go for a miner there, or a smelter. That might be possible. And let's send my military to the next station. This one here. With our pikemen and musketeer. So that's going to be a hard battle here, but we should still be good with it. I don't see the fishes though. Like there is supposed to be fishes on this territory. I'm a bit confused there.
You've received a victory point.
Oh, down here, that still belongs to it. Very good. Yeah, that's very good then. And we got the 3 technologies. That's a victory point. That's ours for good, I guess. Perfect. And also this district is ours. Here, oh, it's so quick. It's already built. And here we have the coal coming out of it then. I think, yeah, and we definitely want to have another forestry here. For some wood, because we don't have enough of that. Let's actually have 2 woodcutters there and 1 sawmill, so we have some logs then.
Your enemy gained access to a new technology.
And this territory is also coming up now. Next up, let's have a look here right away. We do want a stronghold for sure. We don't have the stone yet, but we're going to build it anyway.
Your troops conquered a camp.
Very good. And also we got this district here. Let's have a storehouse. And over here I can see something for the mountain shelter. And also here something for hunting. Though it seems it's quite tricky to build it here. Oh, come on. 2. I want only 2 here. That's it. And then we have the mountain shelter here. Very good. And there we have the hunter. And here we have the iron miner. 2 of them. Down here, yep, the fishes. There it is. Oh, there's lots of fish here. Let's have 3 fishers here then. On this one. That's that. Very good. We are now also producing the coal already coming, the gold already coming. Actually, let's have another gold miner here. One of them can then work as a geologist. The stronghold is still taking a bit of time. I think for the novices, we can now put the brewers to idle there. We really don't need them any longer. We do have the butchers, that's fine. And those butchers we can actually push with, where is the, that's it, with fancy food. So they're producing twice as much then. And also, oh, a farm. I would really love a farm. I think we can actually have a farm here, yes. There we have the farm. Because we want to start with, yeah, and a well. Before I forget it, you need to have a well here, because there we have the shepherd. And we do want to produce something there. We could also go for a grain barn. That would help the cause with some, well, beer or bread. But I think we can rely on the fishes for now. Right, let's have a look at our storage there real quick. And we do have quite a lot, so I want to have another mountain shelter here in my town. That's right. Or actually, what I completely forgot is the quarry here. We can have 2 here and then an iron smelter. And we can push this thing here with fancy food so we produce even more out of it. Actually, no, let's have another mountain shelter there. Sorry for that, for my indecisiveness. In this case here, let's get rid of the iron miner smelter. And let's have 2 smelters here. We do need lots of iron. Now, also 2 mints. And we can push it with some fancy food. We should really be producing lots of that, since we do have the hunters everywhere. Let's have a second hunter here. And yeah, let's use our rewards there quickly for some tools. There's also some coal there then. We certainly do need the tools. And 1 prestige for level 4. I totally forgot the mountain shelter with the quarries there. Really bad on my part. We still have the construction of the stronghold. That's taking so long because we don't have any stone. And this one here can work as well with the iron. And we're going with a geologist upgrade. So that's here. So one of them is working as a geologist now, replenishing it. Also for the coal. Actually, we do have enough coal for now, so we don't need it right away. Here we have one, I should not forget it. And here we now also have the shepherd producing us some wool. Righto. Let's go back to the victory point there. That's the weapons. This one here actually. 36. We need 36 for that. So that's 2 victory points that I want to focus on. Also with the weapons then. We do have now quite some iron there for sure. So let's also have a blacksmith here. So that's why we have the extra logs then ready. For the blacksmith here. And right, we also should have 1 more residence here. And 1 more noble residence then here. Just to make sure. And do we have a well here? I don't think so. Let's have a well here too. Just to be on the safe side there. Also, let's have a look. Some tools? Not now. And we also don't need the wool. Let's get more tools there. And yeah, we do now have the lodge here. They can't work right now because the well is still being constructed. So that should be finishing soon. At least we're getting some good plain food in here. That's 90 plain food waiting here, right? No, it's 120 actually. It's even more than that. Perfect. 5 waiting here. That's going to be difficult. This one here would be my next... Oh yes, next logical step. Very easy to take. Lots of plain food here as well waiting. We do need that for the soldiers. That's fine. Sun King is easy. Against AI, it's always very easy. And right, we do have the plain food, the lodge down here. He can use plain food. So they produce twice as much and consume plain food each. That just pushes it because you only need, I think, 1 plain food here. And they produce twice as much. And yeah, we still don't have the iron miner. It's only coming up now. There it is. And also the Stronghold is receiving the goods now. That means that it will soon be built. The same goes for that mountain shelter, hopefully. Right now we do have quite a bit of a problem here. Let's have another storehouse. Some of you told me to build more of them to have more carriers, and of course you're right. That will mean more carriers that can then get things out here. Output 1 carrier, I think. And that's that. And I think for now we can really only wait. I really don't want to consume anything else. Yeah, Stronghold is coming up now. And yeah, we also do have quite a good amount of gold. And the blacksmith should also be producing some weapons now, is he? Yes, we're getting some weapons here. Now we have the Stronghold here. We could now go for, well, the first soldiers here, and we should. Let's get 2 pikemen there, easy. And 2 musketeers. That's what I want. And now the mountain shelter is coming up. Very good. Then we have 2 iron smelters. How's it looking down here? Well, still doesn't have any stone. There, it's coming now. Very good. And then my shepherds can start to work.
Received a victory point. Well done, friend.
So right now it's looking good for the economy. We also have some more soldiers again, so it's now 6. Yeah, 9 actually. Oh, and we also need more. Yeah, I'm still building that residence there. Let's have another smaller one here. That we can also finish. We don't have that much stone, right?
Now you have 1 less victory point.
Now we have 7. Let's go for that sector here. That brings us closer then to the special district over here. The Fields of Mandrake. Which will reward us with a victory point once we have the wool. How much wool do we have now? As starters, 5 only. Okay. Now we have the well at least. And we should probably also have another... Oh no, I'm building a storehouse here already. Very good. For the water that we need. Next district, or sector. Quite the hard battle here. Oh, very good. I almost lost another one there. So now we got this district.
Good news. You've received a victory
That
point.
would be it then already, and then we could go for this one is the last here. Yeah, because then we would clash with the other ones. So we can only go for those districts here then. This one here actually, the heavy defended one. Something I don't want to take that easily. Now we do have the banker. That's good. We do have more population there, so we can also have more, yeah, pikemen for sure. Let's have 3 pikemen and 3 musketeers there. And I also want to have the... Should we have the export office now? Some novices there.
Conquered a camp.
No, that wouldn't be of much use. Let's have the storehouse for now. Oh, barely any space out here. Can like only have 2 lodges here. Yeah. And then we have room for something else. Something minor. There we have the hunter then. Right, and then 2 fishers. And also here 2 fishers. That's so we get a lots of plain food there. And right, that's it then actually in this area.
You lost a victory point.
So, oh no, there's still one more district, right? 3 waiting there, let's go for it. We do have the soldiers. There's lots of iron waiting here. So we can then really push it for the weapon production. I will unfortunately destroy the mountain shelter now, because I didn't notice that I can only build 2 tiles here. So let's just wait for the ruins to disappear. Yeah, because I do need one with 3 spaces. Right, with a geologist working there, like with the gold. So you want to have that everywhere. And I think here, yeah, we still want that geologist here. So much gold that we have there right now. It's really good to see. Let's get more pikemen. And yeah, we should also then focus a bit on the upgrade of the stronghold. Don't have that much stone, unfortunately. There's another victory point, and here we can now have the stronghold upgrade, because we want to start also then getting some stronger units. And also this district is ours now. Lots of coal and iron. This is a really precious one here.
You expanded your realm successfully.
There it's ours. And let's get a mountain shelter on this side and a mountain shelter on that side for the iron. And have some coal miners here and some iron miners down here. Holy moly, that's lots of stuff. And no forest here though, but I think that's it, right? Yeah, but it's still good. It's really, really good here. And we should probably get another lodge then up for only for wood. But where? Here. Right? There we can have a woodcutter. Let's have 2 woodcutters here. And here what I can see is more stone. So let's also have a mountain shelter here for some stone quarries. Very good. And yeah, we definitely do need more tools though. So now that we have so much iron and coal production, I want to revise this one here. So we do have a blacksmith there. I want to have a second blacksmith. And I also want, with the residence there, a toolmaker. We can afford that. And now I also want to have an export office. Where should we build it? Probably somewhere over here in one of those dead districts. Deadish districts here with only dead land that we can't use anyway. Alrighty, let's have a look at the map. We do have 14 soldiers right now. We should use that momentum to go further. This district unfortunately has some barricades here, so I really only want to go here with the cannons then, you know, otherwise this is a pretty lost battle there, I think, or with high losses. So I want to go for this one here. This one here has 5 soldiers, so that's fine. And what I can see is that he's coming closer here, so we really want to take this one here. Going to have a clash here then.
Is being attacked.
Oh, yeah, right. He's actually attacking me while I'm out of bit of town. Let's go back. How many does he have there? Where is he attacking from? Oh, from over there. Attack cancelled. We need to upgrade. We need to upgrade here first before we can do anything else. And let's also have a second storehouse here, so we have more carriers than on these routes there. Very good. Smelters are working. Let's have a look there at our goods real quick. Yeah, we should also have some horses ready at some point. Very good. At least the shepherd is working. We can have a stable here, and they can push it with plain food because we have so much, so they can produce a bit more here. What's the case here? Storehouse is full. This one there, right? Yeah. Upgrade would be nice then here too. But right now we really do have quite the waiting time on all those constructions that we have. And definitely also on the upgrade here. And I can't leave that area, because otherwise he will attack again. Like I think he's doing over here. Oh boy. Let's try it again, but I think he will go for it. Right, we do have that one here. I want to go for this one. Let's just wait it out. I think he's going to attack again. That bastard. Where's the green one?
You are being attacked.
Yeah, he's attacking again. This is really annoying there. So we really have to get this defense up there, otherwise it's no use. I can't do anything, and he's taking this one now, but I'm going to take it back then. The gold there. How dare he? Do we have the export office? No, also waiting on that. I think we should have enough stone, yeah. We do need storehouse upgrade. Constructor. We should have a second constructor. Let's have him over here, so we can build things faster. And yeah, we also have a population limit there once again. Let's have another residence there, and perhaps a noble one. here. Right? And we can actually have an ornament in here if you mind my beautification here. Some flowers here in the middle of the town. Right, so that's the army that we are waiting here now. Holy moly. And the brother, right, that was also something. So also another thing is the books. We do have some papers ready, so I want to have, first of all, a bookbinder over here, so that we can also then have some brothers there ready. And since we do have enough stone, can we upgrade the church? We also have to focus on that at some point. Now the export office is receiving the goods. That means that it's going to be built now. There it is coming up. And the toolmaker better make more tools, because we are getting low on the tools there as well. Mountain shelters. Oh yeah, we do need more population there. One of them is going to work as a geologist. The same goes for one of the coal miners. Right. Do we have the upgrade here? Not yet. We're still waiting on the dam upgrade on this side. So that is also my mistake. I should have built a second construction office way sooner. And we're also waiting there on some houses, because right now we can't do anything here. We can have more training ground. For another prestige level. And with that we can then choose residence upgrade or church upgrade. Let's go with the church upgrade. That we definitely need. So let's upgrade the church there as well for some brothers. There's the next constructor now. But still not in action, because we still don't have more buildings. So I do have 2 construction here for buildings. Let's have another normal one as well. A small one here. And let's have another noble one over here. It's going to be a big town here. Still no upgrade here. That's really hurting me right now. I can't move my army. Now we have it. Very good. Now let's go for the next district over here. And then we can actually attack him here right away and take his district there as well. As long as he gets not that many soldiers waiting there, it should be easy. And yes, we do have so many things in stock right now. I could really go for one big army there. Incredible. If I would have the population, that is. Why is no one building my houses? Why is no one building them? There's my army now. Everything has been built here. Look at that. Isn't that looking cool? How everyone's working there and transporting stuff around. Now he's not attacking anymore. And we are going for this one here. 5 soldiers. Perfect, we got that battle there, and still 13 soldiers, but they're going to be replenished soon with new ones. We can also start the upgrade now on the Stronghold. And yeah, we do get the rewards then from that, and I would really like to go for another prestige point there. Right, because we do need probably, yeah, the residence upgrade here, so we can upgrade them. It's cheap to upgrade them, and we do get quite a lot of new population out of this one here, and we do need them. Very good. This is looking like a really good district here. And let's have a look. Let's take his. There's no one here right now. We can just take it. It's just ripe for the taking. really easy. I hope he's actually defending it, because then he would lose some soldiers, but he's not. We can just take it. And here, let's have a storehouse. Another lodge that we definitely want to have here. Ah, nope, that was not good. If you move it just by 1 millimeter, you lost it. For, yeah, another hunter, woodcutter, and sawmill, because we do need more planks there. Up here we do have another stone deposit, very good. Let's have some quarries here. Oh yeah, we're really out of tools there.
Realm successfully.
And there we have the next sector. And yes, we could actually go for this one here right away. Let's steamroll him as long as we can. It's really easy right now. Look at that, he's got nothing. The problem then is only a fortification, of course. And there he's coming out. He's actually got a cannon here.
Keep it up, the realm is being attacked. What a pity, he lost a victory point.
Our cannon is really strong though, look at that. How many pikemen are hitting on it. And there we've won the battle. And King Baldrus is attacking this one here. Let him come. Oh, that's 10 soldiers actually. Oh, whoa, 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 that's going to be a big one if he's really going for it. We still get some musketeers and some more pikemen there. Right. But yeah, it's going to be a big battle over there. And the upgrade has also started. Tool-wise, yeah, we should also be looking out there.
Successfully upgraded a building.
I think he has... Oh, and the church. Very good. We should have the resources for the brothers.
Another
Very good.
victory point for a brother in faith.
Lots and lots of new soldiers are coming up now.
A new sector is under your control.
There we have the sector. The problem now is we should definitely fortify. No, let's go one step further. How far can we go? He's not attacking yet, I think. So we can just take this one here and put a...
You are under attack.
Oh yeah, now someone is attacking. No, he can't, because he's got no army there anymore. There we've won that sector. He's going to go for this sector here now, so we are going to lose it, but no problem, we can take it back then. We are getting the soldiers there. And we should also have the clerics now ready then. For the ballistics. Okay, let's get to the sector there. And this is going to be quite a battle now. Just wait for it now.
Your realm is being attacked.
Probably the biggest battle so far. And they're attacking me from somewhere else as well.
One of your victory points was lost.
Very good, that's ours. But where are they attacking to? Oh, this one here, the yellow one. That's another 9 soldiers that are coming for me now. Where are my soldiers? I need more. And not that many more. Food is good. Fancy food is not looking that good. We should probably push the butchers here with some plain food only to save a bit here. And yeah, we can get rid of that mountain shelter there. Save some population. Right, so we've taken this one here back, but he's going for this one here still. So I want to wait now for him to come back there. Or we can take this one there right away. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to proceed now. We should probably reinforce something here. But we're doing that in the next episode, since this one here is taking much longer than anticipated and I can't upload 60-minute videos here. So stay tuned for the next episode of this final battle here.